Many people want to improve their life, but very few people ever change their thinking. And here is the reality. When you change the way you think, your life starts changing on its own. Reading every day is not just a hobby. It is not only for students. It is not only for spare time. Reading is a daily upgrade for your mind. One small reading habit can quietly transform your thinking, your confidence, and your future. Lesson 1. Reading every day builds a strong mind. You do not become mentally strong by chance. You become strong through what you feed into your mind. Reading is nourishment for your brain. 1. Reading every day changes the way you think. Your thoughts shape your actions. Your actions shape your life. When you read daily, your thinking becomes sharper. Your ideas grow stronger. Your decisions get better. Your mind feels calmer. Reading reshapes your brain, slowly but lastingly. 2. Reading helps you become smarter without pressure. You do not need stress. You do not need tests. Just reading a few pages each day helps you discover new ideas, understand people more deeply, see life from new angles, think more clearly. No pressure, no force, just growth. 3. Readers have a clear advantage over non-readers. Readers do not panic easily. They pause before they react. Reading gives you knowledge, perspective, confidence, emotional control. That is why readers often lead while others follow. 4. Reading builds confidence quietly. Confidence does not come from being loud. It comes from knowing that when you read, you know more. You understand more. You speak better. You feel more sure of yourself. Quiet confidence is real confidence. 5. Reading shields your mind from negativity. The world is loud. Bad news, negative people, empty content. Reading every day gives your mind a safe, peaceful space. It protects you from mental noise. 6. One page a day is enough to begin. You do not need long hours. Start with 5 minutes, 1 page, 1 idea. Consistency matters more than quantity. A little reading every day beats a lot of reading once a month. 7. Reading strengthens focus and patience. Phones train your mind to jump quickly. Reading trains your mind to stay present. Daily reading improves focus, patience, attention, deep thinking. These skills are rare and valuable. 8. Reading lets you learn from other minds. You cannot live 100 lives, but you can learn from 100 minds. Books give you experience, wisdom, lessons, mistakes, success stories. Reading saves you years of struggle. 9. Reading every day is a quiet discipline. No one sees it. No one applauds, but it builds self-control, routine, and a growth mindset. Quiet habits create visible success. 10. Reading today builds a better tomorrow. What you read today shapes how you think tomorrow. How you think tomorrow shapes how you will live later. One book, one page, one habit. It all begins here. If you want to grow without pressure, read every day. If you want to think better, read every day. If you want a better life, start with a better mind. And a better mind begins with daily reading. Lesson 2. Reading every day changes your life slowly, but permanently. The strongest changes in life rarely happen quickly. They happen daily, quietly, and lastingly. Reading every day works in the same way. 1. Daily reading creates compound growth. Reading for one day feels small. Reading every day is life-changing. Just like money grows, knowledge also compounds. One idea today connects with another tomorrow, and after months, your level of thinking feels completely different. 2. Reading improves decision-making. Better decisions create better lives. Reading gives you more information, different viewpoints, deeper understanding. This helps you pause, think clearly, and choose wisely. Good decisions save you years of mistakes. 3. Reading reduces stress and anxiety. Reading slows your mind. When you read, your breathing becomes calmer. Your thoughts slow down. Your focus gets stronger. Even 10 minutes of reading can relax your mind more than hours of scrolling. 4. Reading helps you understand yourself. Books do not only teach you about the world, they also teach you about yourself. Through reading, you understand your emotions, your fears, your strengths, your dreams. Self-awareness grows through reading. 5. Reading improves language and expression. Readers speak more clearly. 7. Reading makes you less reactive. Readers do not react immediately. They respond with thought. Reading creates emotional distance. This helps you stay calm in difficult moments. 8. Reading teaches you through other people's mistakes. Books are shortcuts. You learn from failures, wrong decisions, hard lessons, without paying the same price. Smart people read. Wise people apply what they read. 9. Daily reading builds inner strength. When life becomes difficult, readers do not collapse. They have ideas to lean on, wisdom to guide them, calm thinking. Inner strength comes from knowledge. 10. Reading daily is a long-term investment in yourself. Money can be lost, skills can change, but what you read stays in your mind for life. Daily reading is self-respect. Reading every day may not change your life in 1 week, but it can completely change your life in 1 year. Slow growth is still growth, and slow growth lasts longer. Lesson 3. Reading every day builds discipline and focus. Most people struggle with focus. Most people lack discipline. Reading every day quietly fixes both, not overnight, but for good. 1. Reading is a simple daily discipline. Reading does not need a gym, money, tools, or permission. Just you and a book. When you read daily, you train yourself to show up. Discipline begins with showing up. 2. Reading trains your brain to sit still. Phones train the mind to jump constantly. Reading trains the mind to stay with one thing. Daily reading improves patience, attention, mental control. These skills are rare and extremely valuable. 3. Reading strengthens your focus muscle. Focus is like a muscle. If you do not use it, it becomes weak. Reading every day exercises focus in a natural way. Slow reading builds deep focus. 4. Reading before work improves productivity. Reading early in the day creates a calm tone. It helps you think clearly, plan better, work deeper. A focused mind works faster and makes fewer mistakes. 5. Reading creates a healthy break from screens. Most breaks are not real breaks. Scrolling tires the mind. Reading refreshes it. Reading gives your eyes and brain a meaningful rest. 6. Reading reduces mental chaos. When your mind is full of noise, reading brings silence. It organizes thoughts. A calm mind creates better action. 7. Reading teaches you to finish what you start. Finishing a chapter teaches completion. Completion builds confidence. Small finishes create big discipline. 8. Readers are less easily distracted. Reading trains attention over time. Distractions lose power. Focus improves not only while reading, but in every area of life. 9. Reading daily makes discipline feel natural. Discipline does not always feel hard. When reading becomes habit, discipline becomes identity. You do not force it, you live it. 10. Reading builds inner control. Inner control means you decide what your mind does. Reading is mental training. It makes you the owner of your attention. If you want better focus, read every day. If you want stronger discipline, read every day. The strongest minds are built quietly through daily reading. Lesson 4. What to read every day and how to build a reading habit that lasts. Many people want to read. Few people keep going. The problem is not reading. The problem is what to read and how to turn it into a habit. This lesson solves both. 1. Read according to your current level. Reading should feel interesting, not stressful. Choose books you can understand easily. They should not exhaust you. They should keep you curious. If reading feels too hard, you will quit. Easy. Reading builds consistency. Consistency builds growth. 2. Start with short and simple books. Long books can frighten beginners. Start with short books, simple language, clear ideas. Finishing a book builds confidence. Confidence builds habit. 3. Read what helps your life right now. Reading should solve problems. Read books about mindset, habits, focus, confidence, money, discipline. When reading feels useful, your mind wants more. 4. Choose one fixed time for reading. Habits need timing. Choose one time: morning, night, after work. The same time every day. Your brain learns this time is for reading. 5. Start small and stay consistent. Do not aim for hours. Start with 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 chapter, 2 pages. Small effort daily beats big effort sometimes. 6. Keep the book visible. Out of sight means out of mind. Keep your book near your bed, on your desk, in your bag. Visibility reminds you to read. 7. Replace one bad habit with reading habits. Do not disappear, they get replaced. Replace phone scrolling, useless videos, idle time with reading. Reading fits perfectly into small time gaps. 8. Do not rush. Understand what you read. Reading fast is not the goal. Understanding is. Pause. Think. Apply one idea. Reading is not a race. 9. Reread powerful lines. Some lines change your thinking. Underline them. Read them again. Rereading strengthens learning. 10. Protect reading like an appointment. Treat reading like an important meeting. No skipping, no excuses. Your mind deserves daily investment. Reading every day is not about quantity. It is about consistency. Choose the right book. Choose the right time. Start small. Daily reading will quietly change your life. Lesson 5. Reading every day builds confidence, clarity, and inner strength. Many people think confidence comes from money, status, or success. But real confidence comes from clarity of mind, and daily reading quietly creates that clarity. 1. Reading reduces confusion in life. Confusion creates fear. Clarity creates confidence. When you read every day, your thoughts become organized. Your thinking becomes logical. Your decisions become clear. A clear mind feels confident naturally. 2. Reading gives you words for your thoughts. Many people feel weak because they cannot express themselves. Reading improves vocabulary, sentence structure, communication. When you can express your thoughts clearly, you feel stronger inside. Words give power. 3. Reading makes you less dependent on others. Readers think independently. They do not blindly follow opinions. They do not panic easily. Reading gives you perspective, understanding, self-reliance. Inner independence builds confidence. 4. Reading helps you handle difficult situations calmly. Life brings problems. Readers handle problems better because they have seen ideas, stories, and solutions. Reading trains you to pause, think, and respond wisely. A calm response is a sign of strength. 5. Reading builds silent self-respect. When you read daily, you keep a promise to yourself. This creates self-trust, discipline, inner respect. You feel proud quietly. Silent pride is powerful. 6. Reading protects you from emotional weakness. Daily reading gives emotional stability. It helps you understand emotions, manage stress, reduce overthinking. Strong emotions become manageable. 7. Reading gives you long-term confidence, not temporary excitement. Motivational videos give short excitement. Reading builds long-term strength because reading stays in your mind, shapes thinking, influences behavior. Long-term confidence lasts. 8. Reading improves your presence among people. Readers listen better, speak thoughtfully, appear calm, feel grounded. People notice this presence. Presence builds respect. 9. Reading makes you comfortable with silence. Silence frightens weak minds. Strong minds enjoy silence. Reading teaches you to sit quietly with yourself. Inner comfort is real confidence. 10. Reading every day builds a strong inner foundation. Outer success can fall. Inner strength remains. Daily reading builds that inner base, and a strong base supports everything in life. Confidence is not loud. Clarity is not obvious, but reading every day builds both quietly. If you want a strong mind, make reading a daily habit. Lesson 6. Daily reading shapes your future. Quietly, permanently. You may not see results in one day. You may not feel change in one week. But one thing is certain. If you read every day, your future will not stay the same. Daily reading is a silent force. It works when no one is watching, and one day it shows powerful results. 1. Reading every day changes who you become. You do not become your future in one moment. You become your future slowly. What you read daily shapes your thinking, shapes your beliefs, shapes your mindset, shapes your decisions, and decisions shape destiny. 2. Readers grow while others stay the same. Many people wait for change. Readers prepare for change. While others repeat the same thoughts, readers upgrade their thinking. That is why, over time, readers move ahead naturally. 3. Reading makes you ready for opportunities. Opportunities come unexpectedly. Reading prepares you with ideas, confidence, understanding, awareness. When opportunity appears, readers recognize it. Prepared minds see chances others miss. 4. Reading builds long-term success, not short-term motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Reading stays. Books do not shout. They guide. Reading builds a stable mindset, strong values, disciplined thinking. This creates success that lasts. 5. Reading helps you lead your own life. Without knowledge, life controls you with knowledge. You control life. Reading gives you the power to think independently and choose wisely. This is Real Freedom 6. Reading turns ordinary time into powerful time. 10 minutes of reading each day can change years of your life. Time spent reading is never wasted. It returns to you through better choices and better results. 7. Reading makes you calm in a noisy world. The world is loud. Opinions are everywhere. Reading gives you a quiet, strong inner voice. That inner voice guides you when life feels confusing. 8. Reading builds a future you will be proud of. One day you will look back. You will see two paths, the path of distraction and the path of daily reading. The path of reading leads to growth, clarity, and strength. You will thank yourself for choosing it. 9. Reading is the simplest self-investment. You do not need money. You do not need permission. You only need curiosity, consistency, commitment. Very few habits give so much for so little effort. 10. One page a day is enough to change a life. You do not need to read a lot. You need to read regularly. One page a day is a promise to your future, and promises kept daily build powerful lives. Reading every day is not about books. It is about becoming better. Better thinking, better decisions, better control, better future. If you want to change your life quietly, start reading every day. One page today can change who you become tomorrow. Before this video ends, remember this. You do not change your life in one day. You change your life one page at a time. Reading every day may feel small, but small habits create big futures. If you feel lost, read. If you feel weak, read. If you want to grow, read. Stay consistent, stay curious, and let books shape the best version of you. If this video helped you, stay connected with us. And if you have not subscribed yet, subscribe now, because daily growth starts with daily learning. One page today can change your tomorrow.